My name is Shango Ray, um, psychic. This is a psychic card reading here for the sign of Cancer. Okay, my name is Shango. So when you hear about the Shangodiac, that's where I and the zodiac meet, have an orgy, and the information that's ejaculated is the reading. Okay, so that's a rough way to explain it, but it's true. All right, so this is for March 15th. Like I said, Cancer, March 15th to whenever the next reading is. Okay. So, let me see here. Oh, yeah. Well, I am filming this live, so you will hear me interacting with my lovely fam. Okay. If you wish to be a part of it or be able to get your own information when you wish to, like, share, subscribe, and thrive in that particular order. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. It just makes sense. And then make sure you hit that bell so you can get your bell rung when you need it rung, okay? Or when we drop some new shit. So, as stated, this is for Cancer. Let me show you some of the cards here. Shannon Figueroa, what's going on with you? My faceless friend, because you got no thumbnail, I'm just saying. Lopez Jessica, hola. Que lo que? Okay, so I'm just taking a quick moment to say some brief hellos, and then, of course, to Wanda TV. I watch TV. To Wanda Vance. All right. So yeah. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's good out there. Don't mean to just kind of rush. I'm acting like I just didn't see you, because when I do my readings, I do them live, but back to back to back for those who are. I'm waiting to do Leo. Miss you. Well, guess what? Leo is next. I'm going in order of the zodiac this time. So this is Cancer. Our following Cancer is Leo. Tomorrow is going to be Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio, and maybe Sag thrown in, but we'll see about that. I am. I'm Drake Cook. What's going on, God? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alrighty. So let's get started here. Uh, I'm gonna show you your guys' cards here. All right. And this particular spread is, I don't know. I freestyle on my spreads. So uh, these are the main influences I see coming towards you, if not already active for some of you. I will explain. Okay, try not to go too fast. And these are also some supporting or B line storylines, okay, that follow the here, okay. So, what I fasten your seatbelts, Takima Mallory. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so here we go. Oh, who is this? This is the goddess Bi Xiao. Okay, no, I don't know who that is. You have to do Leo, Sag, and Virgo together. That's not how they fall. Okay, Queen of Clubs here. Queen of Clubs. So what are we talking about? First of all, we do notice that she's reversed. Okay, so this goddess is reversed. All right. So what the hell's going on with you, Cancer? What is going on with you? Hold on. Sometimes I gotta, you know, that's how it comes. What's that? Okay. Yeah. Some of you, ooh, yeah. Some of you have been, some of you cancers, I feel, have been in some situations, and you know what? I hear you cussing the person out like days later, and it ain't stopped. All right. So I could clearly see that for some of you cancers, okay, I'm seeing a lot of agitated communication. Okay, I'm seeing some verbal arguments. Um, yeah, things have been kind of rough, and I want to even say maybe even with a particular person Okay, there may even be some Virgo energy at play. Also, this is, I feel like some of you cancers have been chewing somebody out, or I don't know, somebody, you got into it with somebody over some money, possibly also. I think there's definitely one of you out there, or who will see this, who definitely that applies to. Okay, and of course, yes, I know one of you has started to argue with the baby daddy about the taxes shit. You know, he wants his cut too, right? So, but the thing about it is, in addition to all those things, I also see that you are, and this is not just for women. So, like, I know I said baby daddy or whatever, but I feel like some of you have not been lately, anyways. Just lately, you haven't been um, kind of walking in your dominant. You guys have some of you have quite a way of communicating, but right now it hasn't been all that. Okay, it hasn't been all that. Also, there's another cancer out there. You're also you're struggling with some type of educational process going on right now, and you're even considering or contemplating maybe dropping out. I don't know if it's you're taking a night class or if you're fully enrolled in school or something, whoever that's for. But yeah, definitely you're having a difficult time, or you're about to, okay, or you're about to. I have a feeling like some of this right here is already in progress. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Okay. I do notice though, yet and still with this, there is still, you are still, the queen is very powerful. Let's get that right. To me, many, well, I take the chess stance on the queen is like the most powerful, almost. The queen can do almost anything. You know, she also empowers her king. Okay, so I know some of you don't have no king, or many of you don't have no king, but still, you're walking in this also right now. So even though a lot of other shit might be kind of going bad, I feel too also that financially though you're still working good juju financially. You're still getting it in. You're still getting it. Um, of course, you may have had to go to bat or to war over it also too. There was definitely some miscommunication going on concerning either finances, physical objects lent out, or things of that, something along those lines. Okay. Now, hoo-hee, waha. Very soon, if it isn't already starting to happen, Juju. I don't know why that sounds so funny too. Anyhow, you got this change of heart. All right. Major change of heart. Major change of heart. Major change of heart. Okay. Um, so this is concerning also something that you're feeling very passionate about. Yes, of course. This could also be a relationship. Okay. The reason why I'm saying that for some of you, I feel there's going to be an opportunity to establish a whole new understanding with each other. Okay, a whole new understanding, a whole new way of communicating. Finally, to whereas it's going to actually make the relationship feel like a totally, almost a totally different one. Okay, and that's also coming from though, like I said, that change of heart though. I feel the change of heart. It's a very good stabilizing number and influence, and the fact that it's not reversed is showing me that the energy is going right. So it's also showing you on one note too, and I know this may not be considered good, but like I feel like emotionally you're going to be able to kind of swing your nuts around or your lips around, as far as you're going to kind of be able to, I don't want to use the word dominate, but maybe influence, persuade, really on an emotional level, also on an intuitive level. I know many of you have some type of like this emotional intuition, and whether you take advantage of it or not is a whole other story. But you guys are able to kind of just know where somebody is at, emotionally, even if you're not necessarily feeling it yourself. That would be more empathy. This is more just like, oh, they're mad, they're feeling slighted because of this or that, or however that goes. But it allows you in some sorts of situations to run rings around people, because once you start kind of manipulating emotions, you quickly see a change in behavior. Rachel. She says, looking for Leo. That's next, actually. Rachel. Okay. But along with this, this kind of like emotional, I mean, it's more than that, though. It's more than that. I'm going to get into that. But you also have been, because, you've also been feeling in some areas of your life off balance. It's just been off fucking balance. Okay? Either it's too much giving or too much taking emotionally. And that could also be with family members. I'm definitely feeling some strong familial influences here too. Some of you guys have been going back and forth, but you know what? I feel like this change of heart is going to come to. Let me tell you, I'm gonna relate it to kind of something that I went through. I was in a relationship, and I was just like, I had this download, like, you know what? And it was like this voice inside, and was like, I don't have to apologize for being me. I will never apologize for being me. Because some people will make you feel guilty, or you don't fit in somebody's box. They always want to start some problems over it, or they're too busy judging you. You know, but then the voice said, no, you don't ever have to apologize for who you are right now. Okay, but at the same time, the person who you're dealing with, they don't have to apologize either. So whether they are asleep, whether they're, whatever, and whatever it is that they do or however they are that gets under your skin, I feel like you're going to reach this part where it's not that you, when I say accept it, I mean as in accept that this is just who they are. So there's not going to be any more internal fighting, judging. I feel like you're taking the volume of that shit and you're turning it down, if not off. You know, because a lot of your energy has been spent. Thank you. A lot of your energy has been spent in your head, feeling certain way. You're thinking these thoughts would get you feeling in certain ways, and it starts this this circular kind of circle jerk pattern of energy, and it gets you into these state like I feel like you have these arguments, whether you're replaying them, whether you're recapitulating them, replaying them, and adding in shit that you wish you should have said or could have said, or I wish I would have told this bitch that, and then all in the while, what's happening though while you're doing this is you're getting upset again. It's getting you more in a certain mood. I see you definitely becoming more conscious of this. I see you also being able to, in some ways, just kind of let go of this shit, because what that's going to do also in the long run is free up a lot more of your energy. You got a lot of energy invested into these little fires. In different areas of your life, you got these little fires going on, and you got lots of different energy, and it's kind of like the basis of this also, another representation of emotion is water. So when I say you're leaking, it's because I feel like you're leaking, a lot of your emotional energy, and it's time to just, accept whatever is going on internally, meaning that you're not like in denial, that you're not shoulding it. When I say shoulding or shooting all over yourself, that's when you, on the mental level, they're like there's this tape playing, and it's saying you shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like this. They shouldn't do this. They should do this. Yeah, okay, but the fact of the matter is they're not, or it ain't, or it is, or whatever, you know. And once we get past that, you know what that means is we stop resisting, which we stop pushing back against it. We're spending all this. I feel like if I could take my hands, I'd be pressing them together. Like it's a lot of that. Okay. So following suit here, Cancer, you got something that one of the other signs got here too. Okay. There's this is two part. This is a double-edged sword. Okay. It's a double-edged sword. Actually, maybe a quadruple-edged sword. All right. So where do we start? On one level, deity Huang Long, says that for some of you cancers, get ready, do what you need to do to prepare. You're going to the next level of your work, okay? I don't know if that's your spiritual work or your actual physical, employment, job, possibly even a promotion within the same company, in the same location, or whatnot. Very strong though, very strong. You see, it's not reversed. He's not doing a handstand, so it's not reversed. At the same time, there is some other things coming through that I feel I do need to explain to you or to share with you in preparation. If you can be a little bit more prepared for it, I believe in most cases anyway, it helps you to kind of navigate through whatever it is that pops up, or just kind of get in your flow with it to where you're not fighting it. Once we start fighting it, that's when we complicate it. That's when it gets rough, and worst of all, that's when it feels the shittiest to you. That's when it feels like hell on earth, and that could last. That emotional period could last a day, a week, and the longer we keep perpetuating it, uh, I heard what's his name. He made a good point. He was like, Dr. Joe Dispenza was talking about that. He was saying how you get in a bad mood for a day. They're like, what's wrong with them? After about a week or two, it starts to become a temperament. You know, you stay in that place longer. Eventually, it becomes a part of your personality, and that's what you don't want. Anyhow, I don't know where I got to that from, but there's going to be a letting go that's going to be necessary on your part. Why? Because something is going to be ending. Now, this could be something, this could be some type of a job or employment, okay? This can also be another type of situation, but something is ending. And the thing is, the reason why I'm even telling you like this is because you don't want it to end. You're not going to want it to end, but it is going to end, okay? So being able to accept it quicker and on many of your levels, your emotional, your mental level, like the quicker you can like understand, like, okay, and just accept it, the better off you're going to be. Okay. Now I'm looking around here what this has to do with also for some of you. Of course, going to that new level. Space is also that spiritual energy. Okay. So many of you cancers are going to be going to a whole other level, whole other realms. What? Astral traveling like a motherfucker, some of you. Some of you right now at night it's been crazy. It's been crazy. So they're also telling me to tell you just an idea, keep a little pad and a pen next to your bed so you can write this shit down. It may not make sense that you don't have to write the whole dream out either in every little detail. You could just kind of write two sentences and make sure you put the main or dominant feeling or vibration that you were feeling while you still have it in your recollection. Because sometimes our minds ain't conditioned to remember our astral travels, and you will for I want to excuse me, I don't want to speak that, but it's not uncommon, to forget fuck everything within 5 to 10 seconds of waking up. Okay, so this is also a season for you of mental power. Mental power. Being able to communicate also effectively and in different ways, and in knowing what words are going to evoke what emotions in somebody allows you to, once again, I say, manipulate the situation. And please, people, don't get caught up on the word manipulating like it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You manipulate shit all day long. And the fact of the matter is you either are manipulating things or you are being manipulated. So choose which side of the cash register you want to be on, you know? So that's basically it, you know? But if you got that idea, it's time to start rocking it now. I mean, everything is kind of lined up, or at least dotting your I's and crossing your T's with that, okay? I know we're going into a retrograde. Listen, I'm not going to preach to you that, oh, you shouldn't start nothing new and this and that. Because look, during this particular retrograde period, I guarantee you there's going to be people making millions of dollars, businesses that are going to start within the next few weeks, that are going to last years and be successful. So I'm not saying the whole retrograde thing is invalid. I've said that we have taken it and made it into something like a boogeyman or a monster or a chupacabra. Okay? So this King of Clubs here, wow. Also, time too where you're going to start matriculating or absorbing a lot of knowledge, and not just absorbing it so it can be somewhere in the back of your mind gathering dust. I'm talking about applicable shit that you can learn and start to apply immediately, which is going to create an experience, which are going to create feelings, which are going to create new behaviors, which are going to create new realities. So there's a whole chain reaction, but definitely I see that. um, and somebody also out there, wow, you got this king of clubs here. Okay, so there's also, I don't know if you have Aquarius in your chart, and we're at 20 minutes here. So you got Aquarius in your chart or something, or I see some also Aquarian energy coming through that's going to be very important here, to you, within the next, within the next week, two, three, something like that. But it's definitely going to be, there's some definite Aquarian energy, and also the Aquarians are the, also, what do they call them? The bringer of knowledge. Once again, so that just fits again. Yeah, so a lot of this is spiritual for many of you cancers, and it's going to also be reflected and translated back to you through your physical reality, through your physical circumstances, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So I see some really great things. The whole thing is just, just be able to ride that shit. Just ride that shit. Don't allow your mind to bend you over the barrel. You know, that's it. And just stay aware of your emotions, because some of you can go from 0 to 100 in 2.2 seconds, man. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be careful. This is also a time where your emotions. I need to say this. Thank you. The reason I'm saying this too is because for some of you, you're going in a certain direction, and one of these splintered roads that you could take, and there already is a version of you who took that road, it's going to be bad. It's not good, because your emotions are going to get the best of you. Um, there may even be some hands put on. You might put your hands on somebody. I don't know, but I'm gonna put it to you this way: your emotions are going to cost you, write you a check that you don't want to cash. I'm not saying that you can't cash. I'm saying that you don't want to cash. Okay, so that's another reason why it's important. Okay, and plus you got something to do. You said what? To one advance. Talking about the barrel, a wooden barrel. Did you get a splinter? All right. So yeah, let me see. Is there anything else that wants to come through for my Cancerians? Yeah, you heard it here first. Watch, man, my verbiage be leaking out, man. Niggas be sticking, stealing my shit. They will borrow in my shit. You know what I mean? My verbiage. And I don't mind, especially if we cool and we close. That's just how it goes. I use shit from other people too, so it don't matter. But it's just funny. You know what I'm saying? It almost sounds like ovarian, Cancerian. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, that's about it though. That's about it for you cancers right now. We will be back shortly with your other reading whenever Spirit says, "Hey, drop another cancer shit." But yeah, so hope this. It's my intention that this information reach whoever it needs to reach. I know it will, whether you're watching it live, whether you're watching it later on down the line. But whatever you need to hear, you're going to hear. You're going to attract that shit to you. Okay, magnetize it to you. So we shall be back with our Leos, okay, our kings of the jungle. And this is ShanGO. If you wish to speak with me personally, you can look in the description box after this video gets processed and I'm able to put the proper information in there. There's many, many different ways that I can serve you. You're free to go look and see what's good, okay? So peace and blessings to everybody.